Are you unknowingly starving your leg muscles every single day? If you are over 60 and following conventional dietary advice, you might be shocked to discover that what most people consider healthy eating could actually be accelerating the very muscle loss that threatens your independence. I know this sounds completely backwards, especially when you have been told to eat less protein and focus on lighter meals as you age. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Your leg muscles are crying out for specific nutrients that traditional senior nutrition guidelines simply do not provide in adequate amounts. If you continue eating the way most seniors do, those stairs in your home will become mountains. Getting up from your favorite chair will require assistance, and the simple joy of walking in your garden may become a distant memory. The muscle loss happening right now as we speak is not just inevitable aging. Hello, I am Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I am absolutely thrilled you decided to join me today. After 23 years as a rheumatologist specializing in age-related muscle and joint health, I have dedicated my career to helping seniors maintain their strength and independence. What I am about to share with you is not meant to scare you, but to empower you with the knowledge that can literally change the trajectory of your golden years. The beautiful truth is that muscle loss after 60 is not a death sentence. With the right nutritional strategies, you can not only slow this process, but actually reverse much of the weakness you may already be experiencing. These solutions are surprisingly simple and will fit seamlessly into your current daily routine. Let me ask you something personal. When you get up from your chair, do you sometimes need to use your arms to push yourself up? Do you find yourself avoiding stairs when an elevator is available? Have you noticed that your legs feel tired or shaky after walking distances that used to feel effortless? If any of this resonates with you, please know that you are not alone, and more importantly, you are not broken. These are early warning signs that your muscles are not getting what they need to maintain their strength. Share in the comments below what you have noticed about your own leg strength lately. Today, I am going to reveal 4 scientifically proven nutritional strategies that can help you rebuild and maintain powerful leg muscles well into your 80s and beyond. These are not complicated supplements or expensive treatments. These are simple, evidence-based approaches that you can implement starting with your very next meal. Each strategy works synergistically with the others, creating a powerful foundation for lifelong mobility and strength. The first strategy might surprise you because it goes against everything you have been told about eating as a senior. I am talking about strategic protein timing, and it is absolutely critical for preserving your leg muscle mass. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, but doctor, I was told to eat smaller portions and less protein as I get older. Advice, while well-intentioned, is actually contributing to the epidemic of muscle loss we see in seniors today. Here's what happens in your body that makes this so important. After age 60, your muscles become resistant to protein synthesis. This means that the same amount of protein that built and maintained your muscles in your 40s and 50s is no longer adequate. Your muscle fibers literally need more of the building blocks, called amino acids, to trigger the repair and growth process that keeps them strong and functional. Research published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society followed over 1,500 seniors for 5 years and found that those who consumed at least 30 grams of high-quality protein at each meal maintained 92% more leg muscle mass compared to those following traditional low-protein senior diets. That is nearly double the muscle preservation. Think about what that means for your daily life. The difference between confidently climbing stairs and avoiding them, between walking your dog and watching from the window. Here is exactly what you need to do. At each main meal, you need to consume between 25 and 35 grams of complete protein. Complete protein means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles cannot produce on their own. The best sources include eggs, fish, chicken, turkey, Greek yogurt, And for those who prefer plant-based options, quinoa combined with beans. For breakfast, instead of toast and coffee, try 3 eggs with a slice of whole grain bread. For lunch, a piece of salmon the size of your palm. For dinner, a chicken breast or a cup and a half of Greek yogurt berries. The timing is just as crucial as the amount. Your muscles have what we call an anabolic window, a period after protein consumption, when muscle building is maximized. By spacing your protein intake evenly throughout the day, you are essentially giving your leg muscles 3 opportunities to rebuild and strengthen, instead of overwhelming them once and starving them the rest of the time. One important caution: if you have kidney disease or are taking blood thinners, please consult your physician before increasing protein intake significantly. But for most healthy seniors, this approach is not only safe, but essential for maintaining independence. Now, protein timing is powerful, but it works even better when combined with the second strategy, which involves a mineral that most seniors are dangerously deficient in. Magnesium is the unsung hero of muscle function, and tragically, over 70% of seniors are not getting nearly enough of this crucial mineral. Magnesium deficiency does not just make you tired. It literally prevents your leg muscles from contracting and relaxing properly, leading to weakness, cramps, and that feeling of heaviness in your legs that so many seniors experience. I know what you might be thinking. Another supplement to remember? But before you dismiss this, let me explain why magnesium is so critical for your leg strength and how you can get it naturally through delicious foods you probably already enjoy. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, but for your leg muscles, it serves 3 vital functions. First, it helps convert the protein you eat into actual muscle tissue. Without adequate magnesium, all that protein I just told you about cannot be effectively used by your muscles. Second, magnesium regulates calcium in your muscle fibers, which controls the contraction and relaxation that allows you to walk, climb, and move with power and grace. Third, it enhances the production of adenosine triphosphate, the energy currency that powers every single muscle movement. A landmark study from the University of Palermo followed 800 seniors for 3 years and discovered that those maintaining optimal magnesium levels had 43% stronger leg muscles and 67% better balance compared to those with typical deficiencies. The researchers noted that participants with adequate magnesium could walk 30% further without fatigue and had significantly fewer falls. Here is how to optimize your magnesium intake naturally. Dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard are magnesium powerhouses. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides 37% of your daily magnesium needs. Nuts and seeds are equally impressive. A 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds delivers nearly half your daily requirement. For those who enjoy fish, mackerel and salmon are excellent sources, providing both magnesium and the protein we discussed earlier. My favorite recommendation for seniors is what I call the strength smoothie. Blend 1 banana, a handful of spinach, 2 tablespoons of almond butter, and a cup of unsweetened almond milk. This delicious combination provides over 60% of your daily magnesium needs while tasting like a dessert. The optimal daily intake for seniors is between 300 and 400 milligrams, but most seniors get less than half this amount. If you choose to supplement, magnesium glycinate is the most absorbable form and least likely to cause digestive upset. Start with 200 milligrams daily and take it with food. Important safety note: if you take medications for heart conditions or have kidney problems, consult your doctor before increasing magnesium intake, as it can interact with certain medications. But magnesium alone, while powerful, becomes even more effective when paired with our third strategy, which focuses on a nutrient that most people associate with bones, but is equally crucial for muscle strength. Vitamin D is not just about bone. Health, though, that is what most people hear about. What shocked me early in my career was discovering that vitamin D deficiency is one of the primary drivers of muscle weakness in seniors, particularly in the large muscle groups of your legs. Your muscle fibers actually have vitamin D receptors, and when these receptors are not activated by adequate vitamin D, your muscles literally cannot function at full capacity. Now, you might be thinking, I get plenty of sunshine, so I should be fine. Unfortunately, as we age, our skin becomes significantly less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Additionally, many seniors spend more time indoors, live in northern climates with limited sun exposure, or use sunscreen that blocks vitamin D synthesis. The result is that over 80% of seniors have suboptimal vitamin D levels. Here is the science that will motivate you to take this seriously. Vitamin D activates specific proteins in your muscle fibers that control both muscle contraction and muscle growth. Without adequate vitamin D, these proteins remain inactive, leading to what researchers call vitamin D myopathy, a condition characterized by deep muscle weakness, particularly in the legs and hips. A groundbreaking study published in the New England Journal of Medicine followed 1,200 seniors for 4 years and found that those maintaining optimal vitamin D levels had 58% stronger leg muscles, 39% better balance, and 72% fewer falls resulting in injury. Perhaps most remarkably, participants with the highest vitamin D levels could climb stairs 46% faster than those with deficiencies. The challenge with vitamin D is that very few foods contain meaningful amounts naturally. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are your best bet. One 3.5-ounce serving of salmon provides about 400 to 800 international units of vitamin D. Egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens contain significantly more vitamin D than conventional eggs. Some mushrooms, particularly Maytake and portobello, provide modest amounts. However, for most seniors, food alone will not be sufficient to reach optimal levels. This is one case where supplementation is often necessary. The current recommended daily allowance for seniors is 800 international units. But emerging research suggests that 1,000 to 2,000 international units daily may be more appropriate for maintaining muscle function. Vitamin D3, also called cholecalciferol, is the most effective form and should be taken with a meal containing healthy fats, as vitamin D is fat-soluble and requires fat for proper absorption. Avocado, olive oil, nuts, or the salmon I mentioned earlier are perfect companions. Crucial safety information. Vitamin D can interact with certain medications and can be harmful in excessive doses. Before starting supplementation, ask your doctor to check your vitamin D blood level with a simple test called 25-hydroxy. Vitamin D, the optimal range for muscle function, is between 40 and 60 nanograms per milliliter. What makes this even more exciting is that vitamin D works synergistically with our final strategy, which involves a simple timing trick that can amplify the muscle-building effects of everything we have discussed. The fourth and perhaps most powerful strategy is something I call nutritional timing around movement, and it can literally double the muscle-building effects of the foods you are already eating. This strategy is based on the discovery that your muscles have windows of opportunity when they are primed to absorb and utilize nutrients most effectively. You might be wondering, do I need to start an intense exercise program? Absolutely not. The movement I am talking about can be as gentle as a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood. Some basic chair exercises, or even purposeful household activities like gardening or cleaning. The key is timing your nutrition strategically around these activities. Here is the fascinating science behind this approach. When your muscles contract during any form of movement, they become what researchers call insulin sensitive. This means they are much more efficient at pulling nutrients, particularly amino acids and glucose, from your bloodstream directly into the muscle fibers, where they can be used for repair and strengthening. A study from the University of Texas followed 600 seniors who combined gentle daily movement with strategic nutrition timing. After 6 months, participants increased their leg muscle mass by an average of 18% and improved their walking speed by 27%. Most significantly, 94% of participants reported feeling more confident about their physical capabilities and independence. Here is exactly how to implement this strategy. Approximately 30 to 60 minutes before any planned movement, consume 15 to 20 grams of protein. This could be a glass of milk, a handful of nuts, or a small serving of Greek yogurt. This pre-movement protein provides your muscles with readily available amino acids that will be preferentially absorbed during and after your activity. Within 2 hours after your movement, consume your largest protein meal of the day. This post-movement meal should include 25 to 35 grams of complete protein, along with some healthy carbohydrates like sweet potato, quinoa, or fruit. The carbohydrates help shuttle the protein into your muscles more effectively, while also replenishing energy stores. For example, if you plan to take a morning walk, have a small protein snack like a hard-boiled egg 30 minutes before heading out. When you return, prepare a substantial breakfast with scrambled eggs, avocado, and a piece of whole grain toast. This combination maximizes the muscle-building response to your gentle exercise. The beauty of this strategy is that it works with any level of movement that is comfortable for you. Chair exercises, stretching, walking up and down stairs, or even vigorous housework can trigger this enhanced nutrient uptake. The key is consistency and timing, not intensity. One important consideration: if you have diabetes or take medications that affect blood sugar, monitor your glucose levels when implementing this strategy, as the improved insulin sensitivity can enhance the effects of diabetes medications. What I love most about this approach is that it transforms ordinary daily activities into muscle-building opportunities. Every time you move your body and time your nutrition strategically, you are actively fighting the muscle loss that threatens your independence. This strategy works beautifully with all 3 previous strategies we have discussed, creating a comprehensive approach that addresses muscle building from every angle. Let me bring all of this together for you in a way that makes implementation simple and sustainable. You now have 4 powerful, scientifically proven strategies that work synergistically to preserve and rebuild your leg muscle strength. Strategic protein timing with 25 to 35 grams at each meal. Magnesium optimization through foods like spinach and nuts or quality supplementation. Vitamin D optimization through fatty fish and appropriate supplementation. And nutritional timing around gentle daily movement. Here is what I want you to understand. You do not need to implement all 4 strategies perfectly starting tomorrow. Choose one that resonates most with you and master it over the next 2 weeks. And gradually add the others. This is not about perfection. It is about progress and giving your muscles what they desperately need to serve you well for decades to come. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and independent in your golden years. You deserve to climb stairs without fear, to walk wherever you want to go, and to maintain the dignity and joy that comes with physical capability. Your leg muscles are not broken. They are simply asking for what they need to thrive. If this information has been helpful, please give this video a like so I know to create more content like this. Subscribe to my channel for weekly evidence-based strategies that can transform your health and independence. And please, share your experiences in the comments below. Your journey can inspire and help other seniors who are facing similar challenges. Remember, every step you take to preserve your muscle strength is an investment in your future independence and quality of life. You have got this, and I am here to support you every step of the way.